Ladies and gentlemen, this story is one that actually came out a few months ago and now it came out again. This is a Canadian high school teacher that goes to class with a blonde wig, glasses, makeup, and these big, what they call size Z prosthetic breast. Now, the picture of them in the vest without them being all made up, people in Canada said, nope, that's the same person. They are denying that this is them, but there are people that said, nope, it is the same person. So I tell you what, the nose certainly looks the same. And the lips are drawn on. You know how some of these women will pencil on bigger lips and then fill it in with the lipstick? That's what it looks like. That's exactly what it looks like. So, Canadian teacher with size Z breast Kayla Lemieux spectacular claims they're real. Hmm. Canadian high school teacher who goes to work wearing a size Z prosthetic breasts and but they're claiming that these are not fake. This is really their size. I'm just telling y'all, it don't look real. They do look prosthetic and denied being the person photographed, leaving home without all of that stuff on. So she claims I'm not wearing prosthetic breast. These are real. I think the only thing real here is they're a liar. They're a real liar. Really, they're definitely real at that. The Post did an exclusive interview on Saturday. Lemieux, who wore women's clothes with a blonde wig, makeup, and enormous breasts, said she's not a transgender person, but was born intersexed. She was born intersex. So later on in here, she said, um, it's rare. There's no doubt about it. It affects women on a very rare basis. But in my case, I believe, and my doctor thinks, because I have XX chromosomes as well, that has to do with it, and hormone sensitivity to estrogen has caused it. Now, they are admitting they never have been officially diagnosed. When pressed for proof, Lemieux, who spoke with a soft, high pitched voice with a pronounced Canadian accent, said she never received a formal diagnosis of this claim of being intersex. Lemieux has also denied being the person who was photographed by the Post and driving her out of her apartment and walking on a sidewalk a short time later. So they're saying it's the same person. Other people are saying it's the same person, but she's saying no, that's not them. Wow. The person who was dressed in men clothing did not have breasts and bore a striking resemblance to the teacher and was identified by a neighbor. So the neighbor is saying, no, this is the same person, and that would put on the blonde wig and the prosthetic breasts. They're saying, no, it's definitely the same person. So this person was identified as Lemieux's neighbor. I can tell you who that is because I don't want to bring anyone else into this. I don't want that person being thrown all over the media. But It wasn't me, Lemieux said. This is who I am. This is how I look. You've been talking to people in my building, but what they're telling you is harsh and untrue. So he lives in an apartment building and people know him, and they said, no, it is the same person. I am always going out looking the way that I am. After her appearance ever differs from the way she looks at the time, Lemieux said. I guess if I took my wig off or I took off my makeup. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. I tell you what, if a teacher walked in the room looking like that, I would probably get my child out of there. I'm sorry. There are some things people should not have to be subjected to. And I wouldn't sit there and listen to somebody looking like that. I wouldn't. I mean, you can think I'm wrong for saying it. You are allowed to have any opinion you like. But I'm sorry if this teacher walked in the room talking about they're going to teach my child, I got a problem with that. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, many of the parents up in Canada got a big problem with this. This is a high school teacher. Okay. But I would still have breasts. You can't hide them. People online making comments are basically body shaming, Lemieux added. Wow. Lemieux has sparked worldwide controversy since photos and videos of her went viral last year, shortly after she began working as a shop teacher in Ontario. The school has also been subjected to repeated bomb and gun threats, with target threats made against Lemieux and school officials. Students have already reportedly been threatened with suspension if they snap photos or shoot videos of Lemieux on school grounds. Of course, they're going to do it. I mean, you come in there looking like that, you think they're not going to get those phones out and record that? Of course they are. So they're even threatening the students. To me, it's not even worth it. If it comes down to this, it's not worth it, you know? So it goes into intersex people have a mixture of the two different sets of chromosomes. It can be something they don't even know. It can show up in other physical attributes at birth. So it can be more obvious or less obvious depending on the person, Lemieux said. Yeah, but you said you were undiagnosed. And just from looking at, I mean, I'm no expert, but it looks like you were born a certain way. That's it. I don't think nothing is showing up on you. I think you are lying about who you are. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you walked into the school with your child and you saw a teacher looking like this, would you be okay? I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Mm. Y'all tell me what you think about this story. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.